My name's Tropical Ted, and today I'm going to explain how you can hook your TV up to the internet, and you can watch the internet on your TV through this methodology. As you can see, here's the TV. It's a high definition TV. It's not necessarily your latest and greatest. This one's an Olivia from 2005, and I can hook this TV up to the internet. Now, what you need is a laptop computer to hook up to the TV, so that essentially your TV just becomes an extra monitor for from your laptop. And as you can see, right here is a laptop. This one happens to be an HP Pavilion. It cost us about 600 bucks a year ago. You don't have to get that expensive. I think you can get them pretty cheap these days. But yeah, it's just a nice little laptop computer. But what's really good about this thing is it's Wi-Fi enabled. That means that I don't have this actually connected to the network directly by a wire. This thing collects the signals from what's called a wireless modem, which is connected to our cable service, which happens to be a Charter Cable. And we get internet over Charter Cable for about $50 a month. That's the lowest you can get with them, and that's not necessarily the highest speed of internet, but it works fine for streaming videos to the PC here. But we're collecting the internet through wirelessly onto this PC. And normally what you do is, you use your mouse to get on here and click the internet like Mozilla or Internet Explorer to get stuff. But what I've done in this case is right over here, most of these here laptops are going to have a connection here. It's called the HDMI outlet. And so you need to go purchase yourself about a $20 HDMI cable. And you plug it into this thing here, you see. And then on your TV set, somewhere in the back or on the bottom on this one, it's kind of hard to get to, but there's an HDMI jack underneath there that you can connect the other end to. And what that's going to do is it's going to, whatever you see on your laptop is going to go down this wire and come into this TV, which is really fine because then you can sit back here and watch it from the couch, you see. So that's it. That's pretty easy. That's just pretty much all you have to do is make sure you have an internet connection, you have a wireless modem, and HDMI cable, HDMI enabled TV set. And real quick here, we'll go show you the connections of the cable. Most of the time you'll bring in a cable connection. Let me show you over here. See that there's the cable coming out of the wall there, and that cable is connecting to this here modem, which is also a Wi-Fi modem. It's actually a Motorola Surfboard. And so the internet comes in from the wall there into that there modem, which is also called a gateway modem. So I have, in fact, the modem itself has a wire connected to my PC, which is right here. And in fact, this is the Ethernet wire that connects from that modem there directly by wire to my PC here, which is an ancient 2005 PC. Still works for me. Kind of a cluster of stuff there. And yeah, and so that's the connection to the internet. And as you can see, this here modem wirelessly broadcasts the internet all over the house. So you can have not only the laptop I just showed you in the living room, but you can have a laptop in downstairs or some other place, and they can all pick up on the internet wirelessly. So now let's go back and show you it all in operation here. Now here we are again back in the living room, and everything's connected. When you first bring it up, you first have to make sure that you turn the TV on, and what you do is all TVs come with a remote. So let's power this puppy on here. There it is, the TV just came on. and it takes a second to recognize that it's connected to the laptop PC there. So the first time you do this, though, you want to make sure that you turn your TV on first and go to your menu here. There's the menu button. Let's click that. And oops, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. Let me turn on. No, I'm sorry. You click your source like this, and as you can see, there's numerous sources. You got regular TV, say from your cable service, which I have disconnected because I would rather use my laptop to watch free internet movies and content rather than pay the cable company $25 to $75 a month more for cable TV. I got rid of that now, and I'm just going to use the PC from now on. So let's do the, sorry, I lost the source thing there. So, and there's the other components, but as you see, and then here's VGA, and there's DVI, which my TV calls it DVI, but it's HDMI on the latest TVs. And so you make sure you have that as your source, because that's telling the TV it wants to get information from that there HDMI wire. So I go ahead and hit enter on that. And so when you first bring it up, you make sure your TV's on and you've picked your HDMI as your source. Then you reboot your PC or plug it back in so that when the PC boots, the BIOS of the PC knows that it's got an external adapter that it's going to be talking to. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, it'll know that. So back there. So that's how that all works. So then once it's all boots up and the TV's on and everything like that, it will know that from now on. So if I turn, as you saw, if I turned off the TV, I can turn it back on, and because I'm on the HDMI source, it is now getting information from the PC. They're actually called mirror screens. The TV is mirroring what's on the laptop there. But now let's get to work, because we want to watch some content. And well, the funnest thing to do is, here's my wireless mouse, as you can see, and I can walk around and move my mouse like this. I can go over here and look at it, or I can go over here and look at it, or I can just sit down and look at it. And I like that convenience. And well, you know, we kind of use Mozilla to search the internet. So as you can see, I've just clicked that on. See, as you can look, both the laptop and the TV are showing the same thing. And then this is the fun part. Make sure you've activated the box here so you can start typing. And now I got this here wireless keyboard, which makes things a lot easier. You got to make sure it's on. It has a battery that lasts for a week, and I turn it off just to preserve the battery. But it also has a connection for it recharges itself when you plug it in. So it only takes about 10 minutes for it to recharge, and so it's ready to go. So here's my keyboard, and then I'm going to type in, how about the International Movie Database? Let's see, I think that's IMDb. There you go. Oh, look at that, it's right there. Right there. Of course, I got my mouse here so I can go ahead and see, that's what I want. Yeah. There you go. There's your international database. Now, some of these movies are free and some of them are not so free. We can just pick one. I guess you can do a search. Here's your search bar. We can search for, say, Sea Hunt. That's what we like, Sea Hunt. I don't know if that's going to come up on this particular one. It does come up on Hulu. Well, there it is. How about that? It came up right away. You know, this computer stuff is fantastic. And, well, there it is. There's my buddy Mike Nelson. I used to watch this show in the 60s. And, well, there's some episodes right there. Let's go ahead and click one.
It's a photo.
Oh, it's a photo. Well, anything comes up, as you can see. So let's just watch. Well, here's the full episode of the very first Sea Hunt. And there it is. It's starting to play. I think you usually get an ad. This apparently is being given to us courteous of Hulu. But an international database is a nice place to start searching for your content. And there it is. And oh, yeah, it looks like you can skip the ad at about 5 seconds here. Is that right? Oh yeah. Well, I was getting to that. Now what you do, Now no one wants to watch it this way, so you want to expand it like this. So you click the expansion button there. Well, there you go. Now that's kind of a cool projection. But what's really cool is you can use your remote. Oh, I just powered it off. No, it's done. And now it's already on. Well, that's it. It's coming on there. Now, one thing you'll notice is the sound's not up. That's because I did a little trick on you. This is an HDMI cable. However, my TV is not, it's HDMI, but it's the original version. So mine needs an extra little wire, which is an RCA jack that connects here. So I happen to need both. I plug my RCA jack into the headphone outlet of the laptop computer right here. And then I get my sound. But with your newer TVs, you only need an HDMI, not the HDMI RCA combination. And in fact, I also cheated a little bit. This wire here that I needed is actually HDMI to what's called DVI. And so that's just the older TV. But I had to make things simple for you. And as you can see, this is C-Hunt. Volume's up. And there's a commercial, of course, just like you would get. But as you can see, the quality of the picture is fantastic. You could have gotten a Roku or the new Google Chromecast or other things and hooked it up. They're actually little tiny PCs themselves, except the Chromecast is actually just a receiver that lets you search the internet for content, but only through its browser and only through certain content providers like YouTube. So I like my methodology because you can use your laptop to do anything. You can look at email or anything else on this TV. You don't have to go through a Roku or a Chromecast to see or do anything. You can just do it from your PC through this connection. And so that's about all, folks. Hope Tropical Ted here has helped you out. It saves you about $25 to $75 a month not having to watch, be connected to the Charter internet services. And you get the luxury of sitting in your living room and laying back with a beer or wine or a good-looking girlfriend and watch TV. Thank you for listening.